Hey guys, now a quick little workflow video that I have for you guys today. I'm going to be using a tool called Clicky. Now, a few weeks ago, the founder of Clicky, Farza, he uploaded a video that was pretty viral because of how good the launch video was at showing what Clicky does. And not so long ago, today actually, just a couple of hours ago, they launched this new feature that lets you draw on your directly on your screen and pass it as context to the model. Because the thing is that AI usually, you can give it a screenshot, but it doesn't really have context as to where in the screenshot it should look at. And I think that this is a pretty powerful use case when it comes to actually like designing products. Now, the first thing that you want to do here is you want to download Clicky, right? And you go to heyclicky.com, you enter your email, you click on download, and once it's downloaded, you open up the app and you're gonna get this little like blue play button cursor thingy that follows your own cursor. And also once you finish downloading it, you can just go up here. They have this shortcut where you can just go up here and kind of view your different skills that you create for your Clicky called Clicky superpowers. You can view the different agents. And every time you start like hovering over different things, this little pop-up is gonna kind of pop up and tell you things like, hey, let's connect intercom to Clicky, or you're looking at a YouTube video, let's connect that to Clicky as well. And in order to launch Clicky, what you wanna do is you wanna just click on Control and Option at the same time, and then you can basically summon Clicky. So over here, I'm just gonna do that and say, hey, Clicky, this is my YouTube channel. Let's create a simple landing page based on this YouTube channel. And as that loads, we basically get this over here on the side, which is our agent kind of running based on our command. And we can do other things at the same time, and other agents are gonna work on this. So I can, for example, run Clicky again. Hey, Clicky, what are some other channels similar to mine? Can you please open up a new tab and show me? Basically, it's opening up a new tab. And then I can go up here, click on this one. At the same time, our site is now finished. And now this is the new release that I was talking about. I can, for example, maybe circle something like this and be like, hey, Clicky, what are some ways that we can improve this little widget over here on the right side?
This preview card is a solid start. Here are a few quick wins. The banner feels flat. Add a subtle gradient or your actual channel art behind the Let's Build Together text. Give the avatar a real image or an accent ring. And add a subscriber count next to the handle for social proof. These chips could be clickable filters or linked to playlists. And a small subscribe button inside the card would give it a clear action.
All right, so let's add the subscribe button over here instead of the watch the channel. And let's actually use my image over here, my cover image from my YouTube channel. And let's just remove this Let's Build Together text. All right, and now it's basically building that based on my comments. And as you can see, I was like highlighting over several sections of the pages. And it looked kind of like a little magic wand. Okay, so then we can open this up in cursor. So we just have to look at this path over here. So I can open up cursor and I can go over here. This is not the path that we want. And we want to open up a new folder or open up the existing folder where this landing page was created by Clicky. So I can just go over here and again, Control and Option say, hey, I'm here in cursor, but I can't really find the path for the project. Can you just like select it for me and open it up here in cursor? So you gave me a prompt before to paste in cursor. Can you put that in my clipboard again so I can just paste it in cursor? And now we're in cursor and I have the project open over here and I can just paste in that prompt that Clippy gave me and submit this. And at the same time, I can scroll down here. And I mean, cursor already has this amazing design mode tool where I can like circle different things. Like for example, I can go like this and say, hey, make this button red, click on enter, and it's gonna start adding that to the queue to eventually make this button red. But I cannot like circle different things at the same time, right? As you can see, I'm like limited to only one sketch. But when I remove this design mode and I go to Clicky, I can start asking Clicky to change certain things. I can say, hey, Clicky, let's make this font over here or this text over here be white. Let's get this over here and turn this into like a serif font, right? And maybe make the font like 12 pixels smaller. These cards over here, they have to have a 0 pixel corner radius. They can't have a smooth rounded corner radius. It has to be 0 pixels, very, very sharp. Let's make this font over here 12 pixels throughout all of the different cards. And let's make this title text from the cards have a serif font. And let's remove these little cards over here and give me a prompt to paste the cursor so that it can do all of this. We can paste that. It gives me the summary of everything. So it got all of those annotations that I was dictating it before and added a kind of a list prompt to give to cursor. So I can just give it this to cursor. We can actually refresh this. So now this button is red. Now we have this image over here that we have to kind of correct, but everything is, changing. And by the way, I'm also using this new Grok 4.5 fast, which is very fast, right? It took maybe 10 seconds to do this. So let's just refresh. Now we get all of these different changes. And so let's try to do a speed run over here. So Clicky, let's replace this with the image of my YouTube channel profile picture over here. Let's make this text a serif font similar to the title text of the cards down below. Let's make these buttons over here 12 pixels size. Let's make this a silver color instead of a light blue. Let's decrease the size of this title text over here to be around 32 pixels, or actually 42 pixels size. Let's make this over here 18 pixel size. This is like the description text. Down here, let's remove this explore featured videos button, and then we can just scroll down here and let's decrease this to maybe 24 pixels. Let's make this a silver color. Let's actually make all of these subheading text a silver color. Let's also remove this line that kind of divides all of the different sections. So now it's going to create that prompt, and eventually I can just paste in that prompt again. And with Grok 4.5 fast, it's going to quickly implement those changes for me. So now again, we have this new list of things to change. We can submit this. Again, in a couple of seconds, all of these changes are going to be implemented here. And again, Cursor is an AI coding agent. You can connect different MCPs and such. So for example, we have Mobbin over here, we have Higgsfield. I have all of these different MCPs that I use on a daily basis. And we can also tell that to Clicky, like say, hey, we want to generate images here. Let's use Higgsfield. I want a better hero section, actually. Let's use Mobbin to search for other hero sections. So we're going to do that in a second. So now a bunch of these changes are now implemented. And I love this font over here. Let's apply this font to all of the headers in this section as well, and up here in the header as well. And this header should have that serif font from down here, but this header should be just a tad bit larger than this one over here. So now, again, we can just paste this in here. These are our new changes, submit this, and now it's been added to the queue. And so this CTA down here, let's use Mobbin to discover other types of CTAs. Let's use the Mobbin MCP inside of Cursor to discover other types of CTAs that would look better than this. Plus, we also need footers. We don't have a footer in this landing page. Let's look for footers also using Mobbin MCP, and so that I can maybe decide on 3 different variants for each. And then Mobbin gives us all of these different variants. So I'm just going to ask Clicky to open these up in new tabs. Hey Clicky, so Mobbin gave me all of these variants for the CTAs and also for the footers. So I want you to go through all of these, and I want you to open each one in their own separate tabs for me to review. And so what Clicky has done now is it's opened all of these different tabs of CTAs, footers. I like the CTA actually with the lines over here. And CTAs and footers. So for example, I like that CTA that we saw, this one as well. I like this one as well with like this ticker at the top. So we can go ahead and we can say, hey, hey Clicky, I really like this CTA. I like the lines, especially how they kind of like look like a grid, but they kind of overlap each other. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like the CTA. Can we kind of redesign this for our site? And additionally, I also want to build a footer that looks like this, right? Where we have the large text at the bottom, and we also have this ticker on the top, right? We have like this ticker of different images at the top. And basically, I want this to be one-to-one with this one. So I want that CTA and I also want this footer. All right, now we can paste in this prompt, which basically covers both. And what's really cool about Clicky is that, it doesn't read screenshots. It can also view your screen, so it can see video. So if you want to do something motion related, you can describe that to Clicky and it can see that motion. So top a horizontal ticker marquee row of images, as you can see. So we're just going to submit this. And at the same time, I'm going to open up a new browser tab. And I'm going to search for MagicPath.ai because this is basically where I like to visualize different designs because I want to create different variants of our design. And now we have this new footer, we have a ticker at the top, and we have the CTA. It has like these strange lines over here, but doesn't really look one-to-one to what we wanted. That's because Clicky basically described it as a text and not as an image reference. Anyways, I'm here in MagicPath and I can open up Clicky. Hey Clicky, so this is MagicPath over here. This is like an extension or like a canvas for Cursor. And I want you to give me a prompt to tell Cursor to basically add our design into this open project that I have in MagicPath. I want the design to be one-to-one to our website that we've been working on. Plus, I want you to tell Cursor to also design 2 other variants that are more of an editorial style for our site here in MagicPath so that we have 3 different designs, the original one-to-one and those 2 different variants. So we can now paste this in here, click on submit. And obviously to get this to work, you actually have to search the Cursor marketplace and look for MagicPath and then just install this. And so now we get that original page being loaded onto Cursor or onto MagicPath right now. And going back over here, like I said before, this CTA isn't exactly at all like the one that we wanted. So again, it used text to describe it, and that's why it looks like this. But we can ask Clicky like, hey, let's actually tell Cursor that it has to be from Attio, which is the brand that made this, right? Attio, as you can see over here. Because it's using Mobbin, it can see this Attio design. And so we basically get the design in Cursor, the one-to-one, and now it's creating these different variants with a different type of editorial style, as you can see this one or this one over here. I actually like this one the most. So Clicky, I really like this variant the most. Let's tell Cursor, hey, I like the selected variant the most so that it can kind of replace that with the current design. And another thing is that if I were to scroll down, we kind of built this incorrectly. It doesn't really look like the reference. The reference is Attio, Attio. That's the name of the brand that that Cursor found in Mobbin. So let's try to rebuild that CTA section and please tell Cursor that it's based on that Attio design. So now it's going to give us another prompt to build this in Cursor, plus build that new CTA. So we can just paste this in here. It says that I reviewed the variants and I like this current selected one, selected variant the most. And also the CTA section we built earlier doesn't match its reference. It has to reference this one. So let's go ahead and try that. And right now we have this brand new editorial site for our design. We have this new CTA down here. We have our footer as well. And again, this was all built with that Clicky agent helping us. Very, very cool way to kind of design now with AI and your voice and also using visual references rather than just screenshots. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it from my side. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.